Alright then. This is where the fun begins. This is where the Ciaccona story arc commences. Let's see. Whoa. Hey guys. Ciaccona. No, Carlotta. Been a while. How's it going?
Rover. Fancy running into you here.
Indeed. How are things?
Won't you dine with me? Ms. Margarita asked me to sample her newest pizza. But my goodness, these portions.
Whoa. Miss Margarita does cook for 10 people, even though only one person ordered it. Sure, I'll dine with you. Fenrico's watching! Fenrico's watching!
The Order's acolytes found while clearing the abandoned library. A manuscript of a poem with an accompanying music sheet. The public has already caught wind of its contents.
Huh?
Did you know it was signed as Golden Anthem?
Golden Anthem? What the hell is this guy talking about? Huh?
They say it was their last work, written aboard the Pilgrim's Sail. I reckon the original finder fished it out the sea and put it in the library, not knowing what it was.
What the hell?
Shh, quiet. They're criminals. Best not mention them in public.
Criminals? But why does he seem so excited? What is the Golden Anthem? Do you know what that is, Carlotta?
Shh. That name is not to be spoken of in Raguna.
Oh? Why not?
Simply put, the Golden Anthem was once a renowned poets' society. Their 3 members were once the Sentinel's cantors, but the Order banished them for insulting the divinity.
Oh, I see. So they were blasphemous.
Allegedly, their pilgrim sail caught fire and none on board survived, and thus their last known work disappeared.
Well, since the manuscript is no longer secret, how does the tune sound?
Huh?
Give me a second. Let me think. Hear that? It's exactly what they're playing now.
They're playing the anthem? What the? Whoa, that was sick. Point blank range. Jesus. What just happened? By the way, thanks for the save.
Well, it would appear they were possessed by daemons, just as this very article suggests.
It's you again.
Friends, it's been too long.
I say Christopher, not
I
Fenrico.
gather you were also listening in on that conversation about the Golden Anthem's last work?
Yeah.
What did you mean by daemons?
Resentful of the Order's verdict, they committed to paper a curse upon Rinascita and Raguna. Those favored by the divinity were the most willing to raise the blade of rebellion, for they alone knew how to make divinity bleed and doctrines crumble. Though they died in exile to a great fire, their resentment festered in their music and poetry, transforming into horrors known as daemons.
Daemons, huh?
Like the fire that dragged them to hell, these daemons will spread throughout the land and burn all of Raguna.
Sounds like demons, but slightly altered.
This article was recently published in the Raguna Literary Journal. Quite the perspective, wouldn't you say?
Indeed.
Vengeance born of resentment. Such dark and twisted characters are hard to resist.
You're not wrong.
Perhaps someone unwittingly played that tune just now and opened the plushies to possession by the daemons. Then again, it's all conjecture. Those in the Poets' Society died years ago, and who's to say what really happened?
Yeah, right.
Now, if those vengeful spirits really do exist, well, out of all the patrons here, they went straight for you, Rover. Curious and curiouser.
Well, every single time I think I'm about to relax and calm down. Something happens and I'm a target again. I don't think I have many fans here.
By the way, it just so happens that I made a copy of the Poet Society's last work.
Oh?
Here, take it. Consider it a little souvenir from your spirited encounter. Maybe it'll prove useful later.
Maybe. Thank you, Cristoforo.
Goodbye, friends. A change of venue is in order. I must finish my play.
Well, good luck with the writing. Oh, okay. Swept away by the storm are the cicadas of the Water Kingdom. Wheat straws lay adrift in the village's oaken wine mugs. Prolonged nights of summer, lost souls wander between streets and alleys. Withered leaves fall into autumn's abyssal tranquility. Rust of decay form of utensils of holy communion. Desolate winds of autumn. Acolytes measure the inclination of divinity with rotten scales. First cover pupils of stained glass. The confessional fills with the silent ash. Sleepless night of winter. A wandering bard holds a frozen lute, playing sounds that never reach. With our bodies to fuel the fire, the ensuing inferno shall forge Raguna's true gold. Like the fire that dragged them to hell, these daemons will spread throughout the land and burn all of Raguna. Let this sail take us past the towers, past the surrounding walls, and past the sentinel sculptures, as we descend silently into hell, till this song drowns into the brilliance of the sunset. Oh my.
Like the fire that dragged them to hell, these daemons will spread throughout the land and burn all of Raguna.
Is that really going to happen? Seems more like a prophecy than a poem.
Unverifiable, yes, but not entirely dismissible. That said, a peculiar entity did indeed manifest, and it attacked you.
The question is, why? It may be these daemons that Cristoforo was referring to, but at the same time, it could be something more, something else, something different.
So, let's start at the very beginning. I have a friend who's an expert in deciphering music. I believe you've met her before.
Oh? And who might that be?
She who resembles Topaz should still be near Whisperwind Haven at this hour.
Whispering Wind Haven? All right then, lead the way. Your summer will never wither. Quest unlocked. Well then, let the adventure continue. Follow Carlotta to look for Topaz. Your summer will never wither. All right, this seems to be where Carlotta's set to come. The rendezvous point should just be over this hill.
In her world,
Oh!
music hold equal sway.
Oh!
Listen carefully.
Oh. The music. Wow. Oh, I got chills, I got chills, I got chills. I've got chills. Is that Ciaccona?
Follow the song to find her.
Whoa. What is that melody? That sweet, beautiful symphony?
Rover, Carlotta, it's been too long.
Hey, Ciaccona. Good to see you. How are things? I haven't seen you since I was summoned by Cantarella.
You really must adore that song. I remember hearing you sing it when I was little.
You guys knew each other as children? Small world. Would you look at that?
When I was a child, whenever I passed by Ciaccona's house, I'd always hear music drifting from the courtyard. Lively, spirited, and so full of emotion.
That does sound like our Ciaccona.
I I remember it well. Those two guards of yours were like giants from Septimont. Easily 200 pounds of pure muscle.
She's talking about me. Anyway.
Back then, Ciaccona's family conducted the Order's choir.
Then why is Ciaccona a wandering bard? If you don't mind me asking, of course.
How should I put it? Well, as they say, families are always rising and falling. But a song is a song, whether sung in a grand hall or beneath the open sky. As for family matters, let the past stay where it belongs.
Ah, I see.
Anyway, the two of you came in such a hurry. I suppose you're not here to take in the music?
Well, the melody was beautiful, but no. We've came at different matters and we need your help if you don't mind. Something happened recently. Let me explain.
Oh, so you eavesdropped on a man rambling on in C3 Sharp, and then, poof, out pops a monster.
Yup, right behind me. If it wasn't for Carlotta's sharp reflexes, I'd probably not be here right now. But you're missing the point.
It is the point. I need to know what kind of music could possibly have the power to conjure up those monsters of yours.
Well, look at this.
The Golden Anthem. That name should never be spoken.
Well, we heard it when sitting down eating lunch. Quite a lot of people seem to be bringing it up recently. I even bumped into an old friend, and even he gave us this. He called them daemons, and said that this is the Golden Anthem, or a piece of it anyway.
They're criminals. To conspire with them is to risk banishment at sea. Or worse.
That's okay. The Order of the Deep can't harm us one bit.
Don't worry. This won't be the first time we've crossed paths with the Order.
Yeah, a couple of times now they've interfered with our activities. Don't worry about it. We can handle those guys.
Fine. From what you've told me, the composers of this poem cursed Rinascita, spelling the fall of Raguena. When the poem is played, some type of horror appears. If I understand correctly, that's what attacked you and Carlotta.
God, she's beautiful. I mean, right, yeah. Okay, got it.
If you ask me, this story is a right load of codswallop. I don't believe a simple little poem could curse Rinascita.
Then, what do you think possessed those, plushy things? And why did they attack me, of all people?
Then
We need to get to the heart of this poem and music mystery. Let me join you. I can't resist a good adventure.
All right then, without further ado, let's get into this. What do you say?
I'll help you find the link between the music and those daemons. But in return, I want you to hand these pages to me for safekeeping.
Safekeeping. Right. It's just a few sheets of paper, but sure. No problem. You got it. We got a deal. Oh, that was weird. It's at the same time.
Since you believe this music summons them, how about we test it for ourselves? I've already memorized the sheet music.
Already? You have some memory. Impressive, but not surprising. You are a bard. All right then.
it's risky, but there's no surer way to find out. Wouldn't you agree, Rover?
Of course. Seeing is believing, and I'm well prepared, so I'm ready to fight if I need to. Let's do it. After you.
The final work of poets banished to distant seas and condemned to death. What, I wonder, did the verses forged in flames truly sing of?
A lute. Wow. Quite the talent, isn't she? It's a very nice melody. What's going on? I think it's working. Look, here they come now. We better prepare ourselves. We're in for a fight. Here we go. Get ready.
They are just like the ones that
Let's take them
attacked the
down.
restaurant.
Damn, Ciaccona's got the moves. Not to be surprised, of course. Or,
A grand overture.
nice. Allow me to take over.
Wind calls, waves follow. Waves rise. Judgment strikes.
Judgment strikes.
Fist of slashes. Good. The wicked will face judgment.
All right, Carlotta, you get a piece of them.
My compliments.
Good work. Nice. Ciaccona, get in there.
Thanks for watching. Now presenting a poem of finale.
Da 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 da. No!
The divinity.
No! Bollocks to it, I ruined it. Ah! Damn. Well, that's all of them. Careful. We don't know what's around it. It's like a green aura, and look at their chest. It's got a red implantation? Maybe it's been penetrated by something. Whatever it is, it's not good. Be careful, please. All good? Seems she knows what she's doing. I say leave her be. What is she? Are those musical notes?
Burn in despair, resentful of the Order's verdict, till their last breath. Their last work is nothing but a curse upon us all.
Those voices. Can it be? The spirits of the golden.
With our bodies to fuel the fire, the ensuing furnace shall forge Raguna's true gold. Is it saying Raguna will burn to the ground?
The spirit voices.
They wanted their resentment to echo through the streets. Just by reading this, I can almost see their terrifying faces in the fire.
These voices. They're people of Raguna, aren't they? I think I heard Mr. C3 Sharp in the mix.
So are they souls or memories? Similar to echoes and how they reverberate from the old. What could this be?
If the poet's resentful souls gave birth to daemons, then shouldn't they sound like the poets themselves? Those voices were just people who read or heard their work.
I see.
Perhaps the voices themselves are what causes the daemons to manifest.
What do you mean?
In the legends, daemons are born of death and curses. But what we've seen isn't like that, no. They're more like horrors created from people's words and imagination. Of course, I'm just speculating. The voices were somewhat muddled. Perhaps I can refine the melody. This time, we need to listen harder.
All right then. We'll be here in case things go a little south.
Let's find out what the true story really is.
Okay. Let's do this. Oh. As Ciaccona adjusts the tune, melodies from the daemons reshape into a realm. From within, you will learn the truth of their origins. Start imagining how the story unfolds with melodies.
This is a realm created from melodies.
Oh!
Music can transcend space and time to bring memories and stories to life.
Hmm. That music sheet is no ordinary piece of music, is it?
No. Normally, you can't perceive the frequencies in a melody. But that manuscript lets you see the world as I do. That part with the daemons should be right here.
They burn in despair, resentful of the Order's verdict, till their last breath. Their last work is nothing but a curse upon us all.
It's the same as what we heard before. But now I see something. A balance scale with a crowd of people standing on one of the pans. What are they weighing?
The two sides of the scale represent differing perspectives. Once a work is made public, its meaning no longer belongs to its creator alone, but is shaped by the interpretations of its readers.
I see.
Perhaps it was a simple poem at first, nothing more. But then that article claimed it was a curse upon Raguuna. Given that members of the Golden Anthem were banished on the Pilgrim's sail and died in a fire, the notion quickly took hold. No one knew exactly what happened, so they filled in the gaps with their imaginations. With motive and a complete story. Perhaps that's all it took for a lie to become the truth. Each time someone plays their last work, it summons daemons. This is the Golden Anthem's revenge and curse upon Raguuna. But still, words and imagination alone cannot bring something into existence.
So if that's the case, then what did? And why are they manifesting now? Unless there is a resonator involved. Maybe that could be it. Maybe a member of the Fraxidus or something? I don't know.
Yes. Someone must have used them to create the daemons. What if the mastermind pulling the strings from the shadows is the author of that article?
Ugh.
Daemons are bound to their creator, so it might not be a coincidence you felt them target you at the restaurant. There could be a connection between you and this mastermind. Or perhaps they have their own reasons for wanting to see you silenced.
Maybe. Maybe there's something bigger at play. Someone bigger at play. Perhaps. Maybe. No, it couldn't be. That's nothing, don't worry about it. I have my suspicions, but right now I don't have solid proof. Let's see where this goes before I have any last judgments. Will these daemons affect Raguuna?
Imagination knows no bounds. If left unchecked, such incidents will only increase. For resonators, dealing with them isn't much of a challenge. But for ordinary folk, it's enough to spark panic across the city. Finding the one pulling the strings should be our priority.
Imagination knows no bounds. If left unchecked, things could get worse. Alright then. The real ending still has some missing pieces. Let's try again, okay? Let's try again then. Replay the story. Resume from choices, okay? Alright. Well, let's try inspiration. This one. Okay, so we have... Okay. How do we catch this mastermind?
If the daemons are born from the public's imagination, then things will shift once we catch whoever is responsible for starting this in the first place. This mastermind has gone to great lengths to twist the facts, stirring fear and turning it into resentment. Maybe an attempt to cover up certain stories about the Poet Society. He must be tied to them somehow. If we can learn more about the Golden Anthem, we might be one step closer to catching him.
Maybe. The people's interpretation and imagination of music and poems are what brought these demons into being.
Music and poetry are born from kindness and hope. Yet now they've been twisted to create these monstrosities.
Yeah. We gotta figure out what the hell's going on. They're affecting the tacit discords, and it seems these memories and these musical notes that have people of Raguuna's voices in them. We gotta figure out what the hell's going on. And if a resonator of unknown origin is at the work here, pulling the strings, then we gotta figure out why.
Whoever is behind this won't just sit back and watch.
You're right. He may or she may strike again.
The thought of confronting them is already inspiring me to write a ballad. What should I call it? Which instruments would fit?
Our enemy hides in the dark, while we remain in the light. If that's the case, we need to split up. With your tenacity and Ciaccona's expertise, we will uncover the truth.
And Opal?
Someone has pointed a gun at Cat's Eye. Someone ought to pull back the curtain and expose them.
Protective over me as always, Carlotta. It's good to have you by my side again. It's been a while since we teamed up.
The family has its ways. Tracing the article's source and finding this mastermind won't be a problem.
Very well. So where do we start? And where should we begin our investigation?
If we find melodies connected to the Poets Society, I can bring the past into clearer focus. I've got it, Rover! I know a place where they've definitely left their mark.
Well then, lead the way!
Let's go! Onward to new melodies!
Yeah, to new melodies. And to new adventures. Alright then. She seems to know where the hell we're going next. So here we go.
I really admire the wind. It's free to go anywhere without restraint. If only it could carry my poems into the hands of everyone across the world.
Let's keep moving. What a beautiful melody. A beautiful voice, indeed. Well, here we are. This is the place, right? Where you said to come? What is this place?
Ta-da! Welcome to Requiem Paradise.
Requiem's paradise?
This is where Raguna's musicians lay their old instruments to rest.
Ah, I see.
For the people of Raguna, the sea is everything. We live and sleep by the sea, and our souls drift out to sea when we pass.
I think I'm beginning to understand now.
Since an instrument is an extension of the musician, it's only fitting that it's buried by the sea. May its dreams be long and sweet before returning to the waves. I'm certain this is where the poets of the Golden Anthem laid their instruments to rest before their banishment. What's wrong? You seem troubled.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just thinking. Have you found any leads, maybe? Do you think this place where you brought me is, connected to what you just told me? You know, about the musicians parting with their music and instruments?
Is that what's been on your mind this whole time? I say, if the answers aren't coming, let it all go and clear your mind.
Easier said than done. I've been rather stressed lately. But I appreciate it.
To be honest, I haven't found any leads either. But worry not. This is what we bards call a bottleneck.
A bottleneck?
Once, I spent 3 days just trying to find the right words to describe a tree. Couldn't do it. Not one word.
So what did you do?
So, I stood under that tree and prayed for an apple to fall on my head.
And? Did it?
You know, just like in those stories where inspiration strikes after an apple hits you. And, well, at least you get a snack out of it.
So did an apple hit you? And did inspiration find you in the end?
The apples never fell. I stood under that tree until I couldn't any longer. But still no inspiration came.
So what did you do? Are you okay? Ciaccona? Huh? What? How did you... Huh? An apple? But... What?
Try it.
It's not an illusion? It's real? Wow. Maybe a part of her resonance liberation or resonance ability? Oh.
It's a real apple.
How did you...
Later, when I finally decided to leave, I looked up through the gaps in the branches and suddenly saw a blooming flower atop a cliff.
This apple's pretty good. Can you make other foods?
Turns out, even without an apple, inspiration may yet strike. But if I hadn't stood there, I might have missed that unexpected burst of beauty.
I see.
So, maybe this is enough. Let's put aside heavy thoughts and continue our walk with a clear mind.
All right then. A clear mind. You got it. Whoa.
I'm starting to understand why Carlotta calls you Topaz.
Is that so? But I'm nowhere near as dazzling as the sun. If anything, I'd rather be like Icarus in the story. Soaring freely in the sky, even if it means falling in the end.
Wow. This story's actually catching me by surprise. I didn't expect it to be this
I
good.
sense the melody of an instrument close by. Let's search for it.
All right then. Let's do this. Let's split up. Let's have a look here. Maybe in the chests? No. Over here, maybe? No, not here either. And there? No. Oh, investigate here. Maybe this is where it is.
A harp. It's in excellent condition.
It is.
Its tone is flat and dull. Let's keep it for now and see if there are any other instruments nearby.
And how the hell do you suppose we carry this thing? It's almost the size of both of us. Oh well, let's keep moving. Anything? Wait, what's this? Hey, over here, another instrument.
Is that a lute?
I think it is.
Its echoes are faint. Perhaps because it's been abandoned longer than the previous two. I'll need some time to decipher it.
I didn't even know we found another one.
Wait. The sound may be weak, but there's an undeniable strength to it.
Really?
Rover, behind you!
More of those things. All right, prepare yourself. It's about to get sticky.
It seems this lute likely belonged to a member of the Poets Society.
Really?
Which is
What?
to say, it holds the melodies they left behind.
Ciaccona, get me in there.
Wind calls, waves follow.
Let's do this. Is that the best you can do? Please.
Waves rise. Judgment strikes!
Judgment strikes.
The wicked will face judgment.
Ciaccona, get in here.
Thanks for watching. Ta-da! Perfect chord. Let the show begin.
Let's wrap it up. Got it. Got his ass. With the power of music.
Also matches. I believe this lute is exactly what we've been looking for.
No kidding. We found it and enemies turned up.
Sometimes, even when the instruments are the same, the performer's mood can change the entire sound.
Yeah.
For example, this lute doesn't seek to boast. It speaks softly, like a traveler sharing a story over tea in the warmth of an afternoon. The true purpose of music is to express what words cannot.
I see. I think I'm starting to get the hang of this music thing now. Understand more about it. It certainly has the style of a poet.
Rover, if there's something you want to say but can't put into words, if you sing it, maybe I'll understand.
What is that supposed to mean?
But I haven't even heard you sing yet.
Me? Perhaps another time. Once all this is settled, I'll perform for you. Be sure to listen closely then.
You got it. After we've solved this mystery, I expect the best song you can find. And perform it with beauty.
Now, it's in the lute's hands. I hope this melody holds a tale worth telling.
Let's have a look.
Listen.
Whoa.
I hear something up ahead.
I hear it too.
It seems like an interrogation room. This melody carries the weight of the Poet Society interrogation. Let's keep moving.
All right then. Follow.
Take care with each step. The melodies left by these instruments are extremely fragile. The realm we're about to enter will appear fragmented.
Got it. Lead the way, I'll follow. We'll be right behind you. Let's see what we have.
We may find ourselves straddling vast rifts in time and space. A single misstep could draw us into other melodies, leaving us lost within them.
Lost within them? Quite the risk. Good night, Tiger. I hope you sleep very well. Sweet dreams.
Farrell of the Golden Anthem. Know that Imperator is stern, yet merciful.
Imperator? The Sentinel of Renacita.
The Codex teaches us that those whose sins are cleansed by the sea shall remain blessed by the sea. It is a grave offense to slander the Sentinel. This includes your claim that the Sentinel's true form is a steed of the skies. I was told you found this lie carved on a lithograph. In the face of the tempest, a giant celestial steed carved a path for the Ark. How absurd.
This acolyte is interrogating him.
If you admit you were mistaken at tomorrow's trial and reveal where you have hidden the evidence, I will move mountains to protect you and your companions.
I don't like this. Something's off.
Remember, Imperator only responds to repentance, not silence.
I'm sorry, Sir Acolyte. I'm doing my best to cooperate. Please don't mistake my silence for defiance. It's just, this room is freezing, and I've caught a chill. Makes it hard to talk. I'm afraid that by the time I see the Sentinel, I will have lost my voice entirely. Perhaps then, they will judge you for silencing a poor transgressor's confession.
As long as you repent and help us destroy those blasphemous poems and songs, the Sentinel shall show mercy.
The more we hear about these acolytes of the church, like the Order of the Deep, the more I am convinced that there's going to be an all-out war between the families and the acolytes of the Deep. Like, the Order of the Deep, there will be a war. And I guarantee it's going to be between the Thessalias and the Montellis versus the Order of the Deep. And that will be sick. Having an all-out war would be so cool.
You are a wise man. I trust you will make the right choice. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Good night, Mr. Farrell.
They really tortured him and kept him in this place.
I will always be here should you wish to receive the Sentinel's mercy.
No need to worry, Sir Acolyte. In fact, I'm beginning to enjoy the cold.
A cheeky bastard indeed. Doing his best to resist.
Neither official nor private records show them as having ever repented in the Cathedral of Mercury. This melody is fading fast. Let's check if there's anything nearby to amplify it.
Got it.
Farrell's gone mad. He ought to have hidden the truth in our secret study. Why would he slip this dangerous knowledge into his poems and hand them out to children?
What?
We ought to have buried the truth.
Buried the truth?
What are you thinking?
It just occurred to me. Is that our mastermind's true aim? Not only to bury the past, but also to silence those who know the truth. Like you.
Maybe. But how could I know the truth? I mean, might the events in Evanolium? The events of Cantarella? Maybe because I've seen the Sentinel. Maybe because I know Cantarella and Fleur-de-Lis exist. Do the acolytes of the church want to silence me? Do the Golden Anthem want to silence me? Or another group? The Fractidus, maybe? I don't know. There's so many things that I need to tie up. So many loose ends and mysteries and questions.
To that end, He stirs panic to deepen Ragonese prejudice against the Poet Society.
Maybe.
Using this opportunity to create monsters born from our words.
You might be onto something, Ciaccona. The story's been great. The story's been really, really interesting. This is really bridging the gap between 2.2 story and 2.4 story. I can see this going in a certain direction clearly, and I like where it's going.
Words and music are weapons without form.
All right. Let's try and talk to this guy. Oh, this Selena, this girl.
I understand what Farrell was trying to do. We're not adventurers or mighty resonators. We don't even have the time or ability to determine whether that lithograph is real or fake. Farrell only wanted to share the voice of uncertainty. He hoped someone might understand his doubts. Our fate has been sealed. All we can do now is choose what we believe and carry what we hope to be the truth to our graves.
We must bury our dead and move on. What else is there?
They don't sound like they're full of hatred at all. If anything, they appear to have anticipated what would happen.
Yeah, it's like they knew they were gonna die.
During the interrogation, they kept their composure and did not offer fierce resistance. In fact, they even showed sympathy for the interrogator.
It's because they know the truth, and they know that maybe the acolytes of the church and the church as a whole is either corrupted or being led astray by something. And maybe these guys here have seen something that they cannot explain. And the acolytes of the church are trying to silence them?
Everything seems to revolve around the Order. Could they be the ultimate mastermind behind this?
It's leading to an all-out war. I'm telling you, the real antagonists of Renacita and Raguna have always been the Order of the Deep. I'm telling you now, they are not worshipping the Sentinel, they are worshipping the Threnodian. It's like life lessons. We all saw it coming.
We don't know that for certain. But at least we now know the Poet Society would never place a curse on Raguna.
So they're innocent. Lastly, let's talk to Farrell. See what he has to say.
I knew this was to be our fate. From the moment we uncovered that lithograph, I knew it would come to this. Still, I have no regrets. But if the Sentinel's true form is a flying steed, what does that make the Imperator we've pledged our faith to?
Oh my god, I got chills. I've got chills. Holy shit.
All this time, we've been living nothing but a lie.
Holy shit. This feels more like a main story quest.
The Order's stance is that the Poet Society concealed blasphemous works. Yet the Order themselves concealed the lithograph's existence. What were they afraid of?
The Poet Society discovered the Sentinel's true form. And, I think they didn't know what to do with the information. And maybe the acolytes of the church found out that the Poet Society discovered the Sentinel's true form and tried to silence them. The acolytes know that the Sentinel's true form is a steed in the sky. I know it. Cantarella knows it. Cartethia knows it. And maybe the acolytes are trying to silence people because what they're worshipping is not the Sentinel, but instead the Threnodian. Maybe. It's a theory, but maybe. Just maybe. The master, the puppet master, pulling all the strings all of this time since the moment I've been here, since the moment I came to Renacita, was the church, the Order. That would explain why they've been trying to foil whatever it is we've been trying to do here.
That's right. You must have seen the Sentinel in the inverted tower.
I did.
To keep the Sentinel's true form a secret, the Order ruined the Golden Anthem's reputation.
And cast them aside. And blamed them for nothing. A lie. My God. They were innocents. What's happening?
The melody is fading faster now and becoming unstable. We should leave. We can continue our discussion later.
Got it. Holy shit, this story's insane. Whoa. What the hell?
Where is this place? A study? Ciaccona, are we? Ciaccona? We must have gotten separated. Ciaccona did say even a slight misstep could draw us into other melodies. Am I?
You are to build a home here, like seabirds. Dwell upon the water, just as countless stars dot the night sky.
I know that voice. Could it be?
I don't know if what I'm feeling is right or wrong.
Wait.
They were clearly the Sentinel's cantors. Why would anyone call them criminals who insulted divinity?
Is that a young Ciaccona? Her as a child.
It's a poem I've never seen before. It's so different from what they used to write. Do not place flowers on my tomb, for I do not rest beneath the stone. I am the sea wind at Raguna's walls. I am a dawn that breaks through thorns. I am a nighthawk of wings aflame, soaring towards the celestial steed, whose praises I sing and whose true form I behold. A flame, celestial steed, true form I behold.
Ciaccona knew the true form of the Sentinel since he was a kid. What the? Let's follow her for now. I wonder where she's going. Can I interact with her?
The night sky will be illuminated by wings of flame, and I shall be reborn in immortal poetry.
Because they cannot banish the truth, the Order of the Deep instead banished us to the sea.
She witnessed the banishment. She saw them get banished with her own eyes. She knows the truth.
Our thirst for truth is why we were cast out. No matter what, remember this. The truth will always exist. And the truth is gold that is unafraid of the fiercest of flames.
Oh my God. She witnessed this as a child. An innocent child.
Can't get through, but the sounds are coming from over there. What is this place? Who are you?
She's always been distant and aloof, but her true melody is both heavy and fragile. Ciaccona Toccata.
It is young Ciaccona.
As long as you still draw breath, lift your eyes and look. With this poem, your life is eternal.
So I've been thrusted into Ciaccona's memory. Wow. That's pretty insane. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Arch. Archon May. Thank you for that. Appreciate you. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well.
Rover? Rover, are you alright?
Oh, my head. Oh, hey, Ciaccona. What happened? We got separated and then... I was... somewhere.
Finally, I got you out of there. You must have been drawn into a different melody on our way out.
Yeah. I want to talk to you about that. I saw something. It was you. It was you as a child. And you were reading something and witnessed something terrible. You witnessed the banishment of the Golden Anthem of the Poet Society, didn't you?
I just walked into his study and ran into a strange little girl. She seemed quite taken with the Poet Society's work. She mentioned a name. Ciaccona Toccata.
I see. I don't know who you met, but Toccata is my family name.
Family name?
As I said before, for family matters, let the past stay where it belongs.
Doesn't make sense. It's like Ciaccona is either hiding something from me or she genuinely doesn't remember.
Just call me Ciaccona. We don't need to overcomplicate things.
Or maybe she doesn't want to be called her last name. I wonder what happened in her past. I don't want to overstep my mark, so for now, I'll leave it.
Well, we have made some progress. The melody we were in gave me a hint on what to do next.
Yeah, I think we both know where we're going next. The Order, right?
Yes. Seeing as they banished the Golden Anthem, we might find more clues in the Cathedral of Mercury.
Let's do this. To the Order of the Deep. Hey, hope you're doing well. Nice to see you. Gonna lurkies for a bit. Oh, hell yeah, no worries, damn. Is it weird that I'm happy that Chia isn't simping over Rover? Oh no, it's great. It's a great thing. It's a great thing. It's a great thing. I'm so glad that she isn't. I'm so fucking glad that she isn't. It's ridiculous. I hated that. I hated that. I'm getting sick and tired of seeing Rover's harem. Alright. Here we are. The Order of... What? That shit gets me going. Well, this is where me and Ciaccona were meant to meet. Bunch of children here. What's going on?
Have you found her yet?
Found who?
No. She's not here either. Oh, greetings, brother and sister.
Hi. Is everything okay?
Might I ask, have you seen someone dressed like us who likes to walk with her head down?
I can't say I have.
No. Razor doesn't like walking with her head down. She must have gotten into some trouble.
What are you all doing here?
We're in the Order's choir. We're rehearsing hymns to sing at the ceremony. Racer is our lead chorister. We took a break from rehearsing to play hide and seek. But when the time ran out, we couldn't find her.
I see.
Maybe she got mad at us because we sang badly. She hasn't smiled at us much since rehearsal started.
Can you tell your big sister here what hymn you're rehearsing?
The teacher says it's a hymn to honor the brave knights and the Sentinel's guidance.
Oh, I see.
But Razor says the hymn was written by a bunch of criminals.
I see. They must be talking about the Golden Anthem.
Well, which way did Racer go? We can help you look for her.
Really? She went that way.
Alright then, we'll find her. Stay put for now and stay out of trouble, okay? Don't be wandering off. We got this. We'll see you soon. This way, right? I hope she hasn't got herself into any problems or trouble. That humming. Is this Raja? Excuse me. Hi, hello. Are you Raja? Oh, a cat? Right, sorry. I think I'll let Ciaccona take care of this one.
Such a beautiful voice, isn't it?
You're the laureate. And you are?
Hi.
My name is Ciaccona.
A friend of mine.
Don't be scared. We're only here so that you can finish your game of hide and seek.
Hide and seek, right. Myron and the others are waiting for me. Sorry I've caused you trouble.
Hey, don't worry about it. We were just worried about you, that's all. And the other kids were too. But I'm glad you're safe.
How about a little chat first? Something's troubling you. I can tell.
What? Of course not. The ceremony is coming up, and the choir still has so much to rehearse. I'm fine.
Are you sure? Something seems to be worrying her. I don't want to overstep my mark, but I do want to make sure she's okay.
Young ones today have so much talent. If I had the chance, I'd love to learn how to sing hymns.
Oh, right! Yes! Exactly the same. I'd love to learn these things.
You know, our laureate here definitely knows how to sing hymns.
Wait, what? I do. I mean, yes. Yes, I do. I do. Now let me think. Just tell me what's troubling you.
It's just... Before the performance, the choir has to listen to the same music, recite the same lyrics, and do the same rehearsals every day.
Right.
What's more, the hymn we're practicing, it was composed by bad people. Teacher calls them heretic poets.
Heretics! In the name of the beneficent emperor, I will not have Sorry. That leaked out. Sorry. We're not playing Warhammer. We're playing Wuthering Waves. Okay? Sorry. That slipped out there. Anyway.
Myron and the others never complain. They're always eager to sing praises to the Sentinel on stage. But now their dreams are all dashed because of me.
Because of you?
Patero and Shear's voices are in perfect harmony. But I can never keep up. And I don't like this hymn. Myron and the others are too young to realize that heresy is a grave offense. But I know.
In the name of the beneficent emperor, if there are heretics around, I will slay... Sorry.
I just don't understand why the Order wants us to sing songs written by criminals.
They're... Raja.
The more I thought about it, the more out of rhythm I became. In the end, I could barely sing at all.
But your singing just now was beautiful. We heard it when walking over. Look, you got a beautiful voice.
Just now. I've already forgotten how it's supposed to sound.
Well, what do you think a hymn should sound like?
A hymn, as the books state, is a song of praise for the Sentinel who leads the lost to the abundant lands.
No, not that. I mean, how does it make you feel? Try to remember what you were feeling when you were singing alone in the corner just now.
If you can feel that emotion, maybe it could help you project your voice better. Maybe that's what's missing. You've been so busy overthinking that you haven't been able to relax. And if you relax, it'll come more naturally. So, like Ciaccona said, try to remember that emotion. Remember the feeling.
I didn't want to hold everyone back. And I really wanted to help everyone have a great performance at the ceremony.
Then hold on to that feeling. Let's rehearse again. You don't have anyone sitting in on your rehearsals, do you?
No.
Well then, the laureate and I will be the first to hear you perform.
You got it. We're not going anywhere. You got this. Whoa. Oh, these notes. They're dancing in harmony. Oh boy, here we go again. Songs from the past are sung once more. However, the choir's performances seems to have encountered some trouble, as their pure voices are drowned by the chattering crowd.
This is a cathedral. That's the choir on stage, with the Poet Society leading them. Looks like it's a ceremony of some kind. It sounds like...
A song to glorify... No. Oh God. A triumphant victory song for the knights.
It sounds like a song celebrating the knights who defeated the Tacit Discords at Whisperwind Haven. Wait. Someone's approaching the stage.
Degenerates!
Arrogant hypocrites, every last one of you! You have no idea what happened! Not at all! Has the Order reduced our sacrifices to mere tales to be told over tea? The Sentinel's blessing! Ah! Where were you when we fought the Tacit Discords at Whisperwind Haven? Where were any of you? Where was the Sentinel? We didn't fight for the Sentinel or for the damned Order. We fought for ourselves. You're nothing but hypocrites.
This is madness. Who is this madman?
Holy voice acting!
Immediately. Do not be deceived. All knights who rode into that battle wielded swords sanctified by the Order. They fought in the name of divinity.
Whoever's playing the angry listener, props to you, my friend. Props to you indeed. That was insane.
What he said about the common folk, is it true? Tell me, were they also sent to fight at Whisperwind Haven? I must see it for myself.
What a mess. I suppose this incident is what changed the Poet Society.
The cathedral's gate is open. We should leave now.
Strange. Why is this passageway so long? This is the same study I stumbled into in the Realm of Melodies.
It's that young girl. The Ciaccona person.
Afternoon tea! Yes, please. Your tea and biscuits, miss. I'll reapply the medicine once you've finished. Next time, no more climbing walls. Understood? It wasn't just for fun. I was trying to... There, I understand. You've always been a curious child. You saw something terribly interesting and snuck out to take a closer look. Wait. Is it raspberry? My favorite. Huh? Ow!
This voice acting in this visual novel style, I love it. I need more of this. We need more of this. This is good. This is sick. This is making the HSR, you know, stiff cutscenes and the static cutscenes look even worse than they actually are. This is a good way to show everything. This is sick.
Look at this. This book says the flower doesn't live long. But that's silly. I know it can survive the coldest of winters. Maybe one day, I'll become a great bard. A proper one. Who never makes mistakes like this.
Miss, this study is a secret. You must never tell a soul.
I understand. But I've always wondered, why do people say they're guilty? There are so many interesting poems and songs here. Why won't Father let me see them?
Oh, you'll understand when you're older, miss.
The common folk once criticized the Poets Society works. The poets themselves wondered if their creations were telling the truth. Ah, I see.
Oh, what splendid singing! Even the laureate was enraptured.
I was. You all are very talented and you should be very proud of yourselves. Well done.
Racer did wonderfully. Thanks to you, I figured it out. Sincerity is what truly matters when we pray and sing praises to the Sentinel.
Yes, a hymn isn't just a few lines of history. It is shaped by your feelings and experiences. The hymn may differ in each person's eyes, but its resonance and meaning are universal. I hope you'll give the audience a spectacular performance on the day of the ceremony.
I know you will. Perform anything close to how you did today, and you'll do everyone proud. Razor leaves the hearse. She kind of starts asking you questions. Okay. Alright then.
So, what did you see in Razor's melody?
The hymn's backstory.
The Poet Society was criticized for glorifying the knights over the common folk during one of their hymn performances. Their assumptions were challenged, so they traveled to the knights' encampment at Whisperwind Haven to verify the truth for themselves.
This incident may have been the turning point for the Poet Society. Did you find any other clues?
I strayed into a different melody again.
That
next time we venture into the realm of melodies, perhaps we should tie our hands together to stop you from getting lost.
Might be a good idea.
If the Order's choir is pointing us to Whisperwind Haven, then that's where we'll find more clues. Let's go.
Alright, lead the way. Every time I try to bring up another melody, she shuts me down. Something's wrong. Something's bothering her. But what and why? Maybe we'll uncover the secrets together. Alright then, so far the story's a solid 8 out of 10. I'm really enjoying this story. Zani's story was very action-packed and very exciting and very cool. This is very lore-heavy and very mysterious.
During my travels, this should be where their old encampment stood. But there don't seem to be any instruments, poems, or music here that carry the memory of a melody. Let's try searching the area first.
Right, there we are. Where else do we go? There. Alright. Okay. Okay then. That should be all of them. Bravo. Let us sing another to this occasion. With Raguena City behind us, at long last we've arrived, where the knights once set camp. Oh, those marvelous knights, living the way of Kolachi, whatever the hell it is. We build bonfires at night and admire the windmills during the day. We play music and sing together under their turning sails. The townsfolk call us bonfire bards. When the windmills come to rest, we'd go chasing along the rivers and lakes. But above all these, there's nothing like flying across the field on a clear day. From the air, I glance down at the land wrinkled by time. Sunlight blankets over the pillars of the night's collapsed ruins, where a 1,000-year-old tree stands in its silent vigil, with its roots sprawling across the stone crevices. As the wind carries me across the lake's surface, the reflections of the red roof tiles of the Egler town gleam and distance like pomegranate seeds scattered on the top of the shade of blue silk. The red-topped windmill overlooks the town, slowly turning and beckoning homebound travelers.
These bonfire poets were no doubt members of the Poet Society. The note says they had wandered the area looking for inspiration. To find the melody, we should try to follow the route they once took.
Correct. Lead the way.
Perhaps inspiration will strike us along the way.
Maybe. Alright, next location. Oh, a wing ray. Is that gonna take us to where we need to go? Here we go. Over there. Let's go. Here we go. Stick to landing. Got it.
This was the last stop on their route. Oh, the view just now as we soared in the sky was just breathtaking.
You can say that again. It was.
What is it? Has anything come to mind?
It's the wind.
Oh, yes. How did I miss that? The wind is the finest recorder of melodies. It rises from the primal, churning endlessly, echoing in our ears without end. I believe the melodies left by the Poet Society were witnessed by the wind, and it will carry them to us.
What are you doing?
Playing a tune, of course. I want to capture the mood they must have felt when they were here. I'm curious as to what they left behind.
Ciaccona plays her instrument, the wind stirs, and the melody of the Poet Society fills the air.
Rimbo and Selena must have returned to Raguena by now. That lithograph of the Sentinel's true form. It has to be here somewhere. Did that gentleman guide us intentionally? Who exactly was he?
It's Farrell. Like the guy we saw in the visions. The one who was trapped in the cell and being interrogated.
Backpack stuffed with papers claiming to be a common artist traveling in search of inspiration. Yet he spoke like a nobleman. But I can't afford to think about that now.
A nobleman?
If not for his help, we'd still be singing praises to a false sentinel. He's right. We cannot continue to sing for the Order anymore. We must enlighten the people of Raguna. They deserve to know the truth. The Knights of the Order defend only the Order's interests, and so the time has come for us to become knights for the people of Raguna.
Knights of the people of Raguna.
Someone told the poets the truth about the Sentinel, and even suggested they stop singing solely for divinity and begin singing for the common folk as well. On the surface, what our mystery man said makes perfect sense. He even has knowledge of Imperator's true form. And this hidden lithograph is evidence the poets were telling the truth.
Something's over here. Let's investigate.
Is this form of the Sentinel the same as the one you saw at Avon
The majestic steed carved on the lithograph looks the same as the Sentinel you saw before. Yeah, like twins. Exactly the same.
So the poets were indeed banished for uncovering the Order's secrets.
But why would the Order want to hide this? If this is the true form of the Sentinel, wouldn't they want the people to know who they're worshipping? Doesn't make sense.
Even under interrogation, they held their silence. It wasn't until they met this mysterious man and learned the truth that they chose to become Knights of Raguna. Resentment and curses are not songs of their own style. As for the true mastermind, we still have no direct proof linking him to the Order. We must confront his lies and put an end to these Daemon incidents.
I agree.
Once the truth of the Golden Anthem at Imperator is revealed, it will no longer be just a matter of daemons. But is now the right time?
The will of the people is strong. This mastermind is so sure that the lies about the Sentinel will go undiscovered, and that no one will easily believe the truth. The truth exists to be uncovered. All we need is to plant the seeds of doubt in the people's hearts, and let them take root and grow.
Yes. Let's get going then.
Right. Lead the way.
We'll go back to Margarita's. It's where our story began, and it's where it must end.
All right then. Let's go. Back to Margarita's. Maybe she'll dish us up something nice and delicious. All right. Hey, Margarita. Hi. Hey, cutie.
Miss Margarita!
Pizza time.
Well, hello. If it isn't Rover and Ciaccona.
The two of you already know each other?
Oh, Miss Ciaccona is a regular around here, you know. I've even asked her to perform a few times. Helps bring in the crowds.
Ah, I see.
Actually, I've come to ask a favor of you today, Miss Margarita. I'm sure you've heard the rumors circulating lately about the Poets Society's legacy. There's something important we'd like to share.
Not a problem at all. Did you make any big discoveries? I'm so curious about what actually happened. It's driving me nuts.
Margarita agrees to your request and begins to gather an impressive crowd. Oh, okay. Okay. You and Ciaccona take your place at the impromptu stage to certain poised to rise.
Rover?
Curtain, sorry.
We'll begin when you're ready.
Let's do this. I believe in you. You are back at Margarita's, ready to uncover the truth behind the daemons. But instead of announcing the truth, Ciaccona asks the crowd a few questions, claiming the answer will be revealed at the Odyssey Opera House in the following day. Your guess is she's trying to gather a bigger audience, and today is but a raise of the curtains.
The poets did board the Pilgrim's sail, becoming the stars of their own final act. We all know how that tale ended. A great fire consumed the ship, dragging it to icy depths, and the poets of the Golden Anthem with it. But hear this. Banishment did not breed hatred in their hearts for our city, and the flames did not scorch a curse into their music or poems. If you wish to hear their true voices once more, seek them at the Cathedral of Mercury. The children there still sing hymns written by the poets of the Golden Anthem, and yet not a single daemon has appeared, even as those poets faced their end.
They did not surrender to hatred.
As the fire filled the ship's cabins, they penned their last poems with death drawing near. Perhaps they were greeted by the Sentinel in their final moments. Or perhaps they fell silently toward death. If the poets truly meant to curse Raguna, why would they write such obscure poems? Why not simply leave their works behind in Raguna? No. Their last words were hastily written as the flames closed in. This charade, it was carefully crafted, twisting their work to conceal the truth. We already have... No.
You notice Ciaccona's deliberating something.
Tomorrow, at the Odyssey Opera House, I will reveal the truth. Until then, I thank you all for your patience.
Ciaccona throws questions at the crowd, claiming the truth will be revealed at a larger stage tomorrow. Alright then. Tomorrow is gonna be the grand finale.
This is very confusing.
Previously.
Sorry.
Hey.
Is this all real? What do you mean by the truth? Did you discover something? The poets of the Golden Anthem, they were...
Look.
Fascinating story indeed. You've certainly piqued everyone's curiosity.
Cristoforo. What an unexpected surprise.
The speech you made just now. You're implying the poets of the Golden Anthem were framed and their works deliberately misinterpreted.
Exactly. Someone used the story of the Golden Anthem to stir the public's curiosity. This is what created the daemons.
If memory serves, official records of the Order of the Deep state the poets were charged with blasphemy against the Sentinel. Surely you're not suggesting this was all the Order's doing? I dare say, such remarks would be considered a grave crime, punishable by banishment.
He is literally dropping the seeds. He's doing the frax. This is his work. He's been sent here by Frolova. He's been sent here by the he's a rat. He's a rat. Get him out.
Are you from a noble family? The city's elite have a habit of siding with the Order.
Look at him. And the music changed.
You misunderstand. I admit, I do get that question quite often. I am but a traveling playwright. Your presentation brings me back to a play I wrote in my youth. A group of birds locked inside a cage. Convinced they will never fly, they do nothing but stand on a perch.
Very pretty bird.
One day, the cage door opened. The young birds flapped their fragile wings, attempting to fly, but plummeted to the ground, one by one. Many consider their fate a tragic one. What say you?
I see it differently.
Oh, she's clapping back. She's fighting back.
Even if they met their end falling into the abyss, they still had a chance to glimpse the sky and spread their wings.
And what of those who chose to remain in the cage, having witnessed their predecessors fall to their demise? Will they dare to reach for the skies after realizing the cost of choosing to fly? Does the truth exist to protect or to harm? That is the question.
No, don't believe it. No, he's trying to convince her not to. No, he's trying to convince her not to reveal the truth. No, don't listen to this bitch. Don't listen to the bastard. He's a rat. It's all part of the schemes. Ciaccona.
Miss Poet, I look forward to tomorrow's arrival.
He's getting in your head. No. She's now second guessing. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, hey. Good to see you.
A splendid retaliation. I witnessed all of your performance. Like everyone present, I too eagerly anticipate tomorrow's arrival.
How was everything on your end?
As expected, the Order's fingerprints are all over it. According to our inside sources, it was none other than acolytes from the Order who salvaged the poet's lost works from the wreckage. They've long known of their existence and hid the poems in the Order's library.
I see.
It's possible this was a sham all along. Choosing to make it public now likely means they're using those poems to obscure the real truth. Now, considering the fact that the untraceable article first began circulating among poets, musicians, and playwrights alike, I think it's fair to say its author is a regular of such secret circles. He may even be the resonator we've speculated about. His collusion with the Order is why these rumors are allowed to run rampant in the streets. I'll have someone follow this secret circle's trail and see what we can find.
You never cease to disappoint me, Carlotta. Splendid work indeed.
We should also share these findings with Ciaccona. As a poet, her insights would be much appreciated.
Right. Now we just need to find Ciaccona. But she's not here.
That's strange. She was just there a moment ago.
Just like when we were children. Gone without a trace.
Huh?
And she and her family disappeared without even a goodbye. Ms. Margarita, have you seen Ciaccona?
Miss Ciaccona? She was squirreling off towards the harbor earlier. I thought that's where you were meeting, so I didn't say a word. She did look quite down, though. Never seen her wear such a gloomy face before.
Thank you for letting us know, Ms. Margarita.
Why don't we split up and look for her at the harbor?
Well, to the harbor. I'm gonna find Ciaccona. Let's go. Ciaccona! Where is she? Earlier before, Ciaccona walked to the harbor. Why did she disappear? Genuinely. Why did she go this way?
The young birds left their cage, flapping frail wings as they fell.
He's got in her head.
I never thought his words would reach into the depths I sealed away so long ago.
Coming here implies you worry about tomorrow's outcome.
Stop it!
You intend to reveal the truth of the Sentinel to the public. But that revelation, it comes with a price. One you've paid before as a child. Remember?
He's in your head. Stop it. Oh, we're seeing the, okay. What the hell? Is what she saw out the window. She saw them get banished.
This is the past.
And here I thought you'd be much wiser than this. You know the dangers of pilgrimage, yet you all still cling to the same reckless path. Tell me, what drives such stubbornness?
The truth has its thorns.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
Paid its price. Do you wish to relive their fate?
That's not going to happen. That would not happen. He's in your mind. He's in your head. It's what he's supposed to do. It's his role. Scar is literally the chaotic one. He's meant to wreak havoc. Then you have Frolova, who is pulling the strings. She is plotting everything. And Cristofaro is the manipulator. He's the inside man. Do not listen to his lies. Do not listen to his manipulation. His deceit is what he's trying to do. It's working. Snap out of it, woman. He's a snake in the grass.
Is that what you're trying to tell me with your play? But you know nothing of how the Golden Anthem responded.
Allow me to share the answer, Sir Acolyte. Do you remember the very first voice from the heavens?
The one the people of Renacita kept alive in their hearts as they built their homes on this land? Surely you've seen The Golden Bough, yet? A play where people from various clans wear masks, singing and celebrating together. An occasion you now call Carnival.
And what of it?
It is words and songs. We are not your enemies. What you face here is something that is hard to describe, something I call reverberation.
You said it. You said the thing.
It exists forever. And you can never defeat it.
You pitiful fool. Off to the seas with that reverberation you believe in so dearly.
Ah. These bastards.
The Order of the Deep seeks to banish us to the seas because they know they can't banish the truth.
Hear that? The bell they tolled. I will be the one to carry it
Yes.
forward.
Yes. 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 You do not let Christofaro get in your head. You do not let the Order of the Deep take over here. You will spread this song. You will reveal the truth to the city of Renacita. Well, no! No! Don't be afraid.
The parallels, so striking. Just like the day the Poets Society boarded their sail. You, Ciaccona Toccata, blaspheming against the Sentinel.
Wait, is this a future? Is this like, is someone showing her the future? Is this like her greatest fear?
So this is the resonance they babbled on about. After all these years, another group of fools is ready to march down
Was she here?
the same path. Why are there always those who believe the Sentinel is some tam horse?
What? Because it is! Look! Look!
The poets were at least clever enough to hold their tongues, but you have the nerve to parade your blasphemy through the streets. Almost makes those poets look noble by comparison.
This prick. Get this noble prick off my screen. I will smack him silly myself. I will smack him silly myself.
Is that so, Sir Acolyte? I do hope you dream of this sentinel of yours every night, then.
Wow.
Spare me your sarcasm, you insolent bard! You're nothing but a mouthy relic, the last of what remains of your wretched family. Do you not repent for your crimes?
Ah, so you've already tasted their fate, haven't you? You and your family. Punished in the name of blasphemy.
Come on, buddy.
Such a dramatic turn of events. As cantors of the Sentinel, both the Toccata family and the Poet Society committed the same crime.
Yes.
Tell me, what is the connection between you and those poets?
He's in your mind. Stop it. He's trying to.
You're nothing but a figment of my imagination. None of this concerns you. It was a price we were willing to pay. We have no regrets. When I was a child, I lacked the ability to prove the Sentinel's true form. But now, with the inverted tower shifting and the prophesied laureate among us, I believe the opportunity has presented itself for the truth to be...
This is
Opportunity. Indeed. The moment of choice dawns once more. Do you intend to repeat history? This time, dragging Rover along with you? Boarding the pilgrim sail and clinging to hope as the storm...
No! That's not going to happen! That's not going to happen!
Isn't this what you're afraid of? You've unraveled the hand behind it all. But the Order will never allow such truths to see the light. Rover, Miss Carlotta, and all those you've gathered along the way will be forced to bear the consequences of your quest for the truth.
That is not going to happen. One, we're the Laureate, and two, we have Cartethia and Fleur-de-Lis on our side. Second of all, we have both the Phasalia and the Montellis on our side. So again, not gonna happen. And you really think we're not gonna be powerful enough to just absolutely decimate the Order of the Deep? Would smack 'em silly, mate. Would smack 'em silly. And you Fraxus pricks, you Fraxus assholes, will kill you all. Well, I went a bit dark there. I mean, I'm harbinging the Dark Rover essence.
And perhaps even that blessed maiden whose whereabouts remain a mystery to this
Oh
day.
no, she will come down and smite you all to oblivion.
Even so, will you two still insist on stepping onto that stage tomorrow?
Man, fuck this guy, man. Fuck Cristoforo. Fuck you, man. Prick. Man, I'd spit on you. I'd knock you out and spit where I fucking laid you out. Dickhead. Absolute pagan. Look!
You made your choice. I look forward to the arrival of tomorrow.
Nah, man. Disrespectful spit. Knock him out, spit on his corpse. Fucking disrespect. Fuck's he playing at? Dickhead. No! No.
Is this Ciaccona's sheet music? She was here.
But where? Where's she gone?
The vision I just saw seems to have been recorded from this. Ciaccona mentioned she always writes down her melodies on manuscript paper. Could this be?
Wait. The title of this section. What the?
The Golden Anthem? Interrogation room. Being here reminds me of the many unanswered questions still hidden within these melodies. The girl in the Poet Society's study must have been Ciaccona when she was little. What happened last time was no accident. As the performer, her own melodies got entangled in the mix. But why was she there? And why are the Takata family and the Poet Society accused of the same crime?
Well, we're about to find out.
Thank you for understanding everything.
You're talking to me.
Is there anyone else here besides you?
You can see me. This didn't happen last time. But you're Ciaccona, right?
You must have touched the Golden Anthem's music sheet. This is the story it holds. To be able to touch it means you're someone I can trust.
Alright then.
I am yesterday's child of ignorance, the actor now on stage, and the banished sinner of tomorrow, Ciaccona Takata.
What really happened back then? Talk to me.
Let me tell you. The story of the Golden Anthem doesn't just belong to the Poet Society. It also belongs to me, Ciaccona Takata.
These tales belong not only to the members of the Golden Anthem, but also to the... Oh, thank you. I am live. You okay? These tales belong not only to the members of the Golden Anthem, but also to Ciaccona Takata. You meet the little girl once more. She is neither of the past nor the present. She doesn't truly exist at all. She carries all of Ciaccona's stories, revealing the truth in this very place.
This is how it all started. A mysterious person showed the poets the truth about the Sentinel. Then they decided to become Knights of Raguena. Back then, besides the conductor, there were others who helped organize things. That was us, the Takata family.
I see.
It didn't take long for the Order to notice us. To keep everyone safe, they gave my father a key to a study. Inside, there were papers that could have destroyed the Order, if anyone would even believe them in the first place. It was blasphemy. But my father didn't hesitate. He took the key right away.
Was the fire on the Pilgrim's sail really an accident?
As you've already seen, I was also banished. You've probably heard a lot about the Pilgrim's sail from Brant. Usually, the food and water in those ships aren't enough to get the people where they need to go. Even if they made it, the cold would get them. But on that ship, the Order made sure there was nothing.
What?
No food, no water, nothing. And there were only 3 fools on board.
Only 3?
As for the fire, the poets started it themselves.
What?
In the past, everyone thought they were brilliant cantors. But inside, only they understood how fake and arrogant all their poems and music really were. In their last moments before death, the poets just wanted to leave something real behind. But it was so cold out at sea, and wood for fire was already running low. So they set the cabin on fire, and met their ends in the flames.
They sacrificed themselves.
In the world they dreamed of, poets would no longer be shackled, and everyone could sing freely. That was their wish for the future when the curtain fell. With our bodies to fuel the fire, the ensuing inferno shall forge Raguna's true gold. But the Order was afraid. They didn't want any loose ends. So they went to salvage the ship's wreckage.
Those poems... the poems that they're a legacy to the Dakota family.
Golden Anthem gave my father the key. At first, he wouldn't let me near it because I was too little. It wasn't until my mother, my uncle, and the rest of my family were one by one escorted onto Pilgrim's sails.
What?
Then, it was his turn.
You lost your own mother. I'm so sorry.
I still remember the day he handed me the key. The smile on his face.
Oh, fuck.
Don't see it as a burden, my child. Remember, true courage isn't hiding it away in your heart. Raise it like a torch, just like the sun, so it can light the way for others. Only this kind of courage can rid your father of the cowardice he showed toward you and your mother. Never forget, you are a Takata.
Father wanted to tell everyone. So the Order put him on a pilgrim sail with the same charges.
Fuck!
That was the last time I saw him. Later, after I became a wandering bard and poet, I started to feel what was in the melodies of the poets and my ancestors. A sincerity like none other. I wrote songs, weaving the stories my father and the poets discovered into musical scores. But what awaited me was the Order's banishment.
What the fuck?
The Poet Society and our family could never prove whether the Sentinel's form is really that of a celestial steed. All we could do was hold on to our suspicions and the possible truth, waiting for someone to prove it. Now, that someone has come. He has reached the inverted tower. Now, I have that choice again. Do I reveal the truth? Always worrying about my next meal, wandering from place to place, being chased by...
Oh my god, she was on the run for so long. She was on the run from just a child. Fuck, man, this... Jesus Christ.
But this time, I have you and my friends with me. I can't let you all repeat my fate. If we step onto that stage tomorrow, the Order will not stand idly by. He might even come after you and Carlotta.
Like I said, the truth exists to be uncovered. I've made my choice. And once everyone hears the truth, I believe no one will question the choices you all made in the past.
Jesus Christ. Fuck, this is so good. This is so good. This is so fucking good.
Of the sea inside Ciaccona's melodies. You should take greater pride in being a poet.
Thank you. Thank you for understanding everything. Let's open the doors. I hope this time the story ends differently.
Ciaccona tells you everything that happened in the past. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. Holy shit. Man. What the fuck? Well, we gotta find her. I think I know where to look.
This song. It's the one she performed last time. The melody is the same, but why does it sound so sad this time?
Oh shit, okay.
So, Miss Poet, have you made your decision?
This is a poem I've never seen before. It's so different from what they used to write. Do not place flowers.
Oh fucking hell.
For I do not rest beneath the stone. I am the sea wind at Raguna's walls. I am a dawn that breaks through thorns. I am a nighthawk of wings of flame, soaring towards the celestial steed.
Oh
whose
fuck.
praises I sing, and whose true form I behold.
Oh.
I know what you're thinking. You're worried I might end up on the same path you did. Go on.
All the hopes will set us free from doubts and fears deep within. Let the sunrise gild our wings. Let the twilight soothe our skin.
Follow your heart.
Skyward forever while
I'll be with you. Till the end.
Fuck. That got shit. Okay.
We rise up against the order
That was something. Fuck. That got me.
But as long as the seeds of doubt are
Oh.
planted, the kindling in Raguna will eventually ignite.
It didn't make me cry as much as the other stories, but I felt tears welling up. Woo.
There. Now, how's that for a story worth telling?
Just like A Knight's Tale.
Speaking of which, have you ever read that novel? It's about a knight on a quest to challenge a giant in the name of justice.
Yes. Yes. Yes, it's called Jack and the Beanstalk. I've read it many times.
The knight is also accompanied by a squire. Time after time, they throw themselves at the seemingly invincible giant.
It sounds like Jack and the Beanstalk.
I am no Montelli, acolyte of the Order of the Deep or Knight of Raguna, but still, I shall lead the charge. Yahoo! Mount up, Sir Knight. To battle we go.
She's so adorable, man. Justice for Gotham. Now, I am the Shadows. I will free Raguna from the acolyte scum. I will free the Order in the name of the Beneficent Emperor. In the name of the Beneficent Sentinel, I will banish thee from the land. I need to wait until 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. That is fine. In the name of the Beneficent Emperor, I will do that thing now. You okay? Right. Together. Well, people are gathered. You got this.
As the forgotten songs rise once more, a tale of the past I shall tell.
Go on.
This is the story of those who were accused of blasphemy. They were once poets, singing songs for the divinity and the order. This is how their music became known to all. Until one day, they stumbled upon a truth that could not be proven. The Sentinel, whom we've always revered, is not what they seem. The true divinity granting us blessings is a majestic celestial steed that gallops across the high seas and soars through the skies. And the teachings in our scriptures? Lies told to us by the Order.
They're here.
Ask yourselves this. Why would Imperator, who once sent Renacita voices from the heavens, allow their people to suffer aboard those pilgrim sails? How could poets who once sang the praises of the Sentinel come to curse and resent Renacita, a land they loved so much? People of Renacita, have you ever wondered why the Order forbids us from seeing their earliest scriptures?
Come on.
Why did none of the fools that boarded the pilgrim sail ever thank the Sentinel?
Come on. We're so close. The Acolytes are making their move. I gotta be on my guard. This is where the fun begins.
Imperator and Raguna have always stood united. Yet lately, they seem to have vanished from our dreams. Why is that?
Come on.
Ciaccona Toccata, in the name of Imperator and Primus Fenrico, you are hereby under arrest. You will face the full weight of the law at the Order Penitentiary.
Here we go.
Is that so? And what are the charges this time, if I may ask?
Blasphemy!
Oh, the same old tricks again. Is this how the Order intends to keep the truth hidden?
Save your empty words for your confession to the Sentinel.
Oh, here we come. Here we come. Yes! Yes, go, 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 go.
She's not working alone.
Come on. Let's get out of here.
Farewell, Sir Acolyte. Oh, and just a little tip for you. Keep your eyes on the audience below. Let's see how much of the Order's hypocrisy these empty words can unveil.
This is so good.
I have faith. The music of the Golden Anthem will one day echo across Raguna's skies again.
This is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome. We've literally just declared war on the Order. We've declared war on the Order. Absolutely insane. Well, we did it. Nicely done. Couldn't have done it better myself. Well,
a masked hero suddenly appeared, rescuing the bard right when she was about to be apprehended by the Order.
it was a good plan. And now the people know the truth. What comes next, I don't even know.
But that's a story for another time.
You okay? Yeah, I do.
Even with a mask on, people will still recognize the laureate.
Yeah, I'm not exactly someone that can blend in nicely. Unfortunately, I stick out like a sore thumb. But I told you, I'd stand by your side, and that's what I did.
I'm now a wanted criminal by the Order.
Yeah, I think we both are. I guess that makes us partners in crime.
Now this is what a real poet, no, wait, a real knight is supposed to be.
Right.
Well then.
What is this melody? What? Huh?
This room.
What?
Is our final stage. Now, it's your turn to step onto it.
You will witness a different world.
Oh.
You arrogant hypocrites!
Led by curiosity and wonder, you step forward.
I am the gentle sea breeze, sweeping through Whisperwind Haven and towards Raguna's high walls.
Oh?
Have you decided on your answer? I look forward to the public trial.
Oh, the music is hitting.
It is time, sinner against the Sentinel.
Oh my god, this is insane.
But you...
I will continue to sing.
As long as there are those who breathe and see.
My eternal summer.
Oh my god. Hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah. You know what's crazy? This story is probably my favorite Resonator story so far. Character quest. Probably my favorite one. Probably my favorite one. I like this a hell of a lot more than Zani's one. And Zani's one, in my opinion, was good. This felt like the chapter 2, this felt like 2.2 part 2. This felt like a continuation of the main story, not just a side story. So good. So good. Thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate it.
Do you feel it? The breeze from Whisperwind Haven. You can even catch the faint scent of wet grass. Next thing you know, maybe an apple will fall on our heads. Or maybe a big grey wolf will leap out and chase a squirrel down a rabbit hole.
She's so goofy, I love it. Alright, you okay?
Thank you, Rover.
Oh. Nah, don't mention it. I've done this thing before. It isn't my first rodeo.
I don't have the Blessed Maiden's miracles, nor the powers of a hero. I'm just a wandering bard. The only thing I can offer is to immortalize this moment. I will carry all the stories about you with me.
Right.
By the way, I met a man at Margarita's who claims to be a playwright. You should watch out for him.
What? A playwright? I've met a playwright before as well. But it can't be.
I'm not entirely sure who he really is. My guess is that he might be the Resonator who's been working with the Order.
I see. I'll keep that in mind. If I meet him again, I'll know exactly what to do.
Here, you can have this music sheet. I'm heading off on a new mission.
A new mission? What kind of mission? Where are you going? Thank you.
promotion. Starting today, I'm no longer just a wandering bard. I've got the Order hunting me now. A journey like this, it's begging to be written into a story.
Then
Don't you worry. I still remember our promise.
Right.
About the song I wrote you. We will meet again, and I'll sing it for you, I swear.
Well then, until then. It's a pleasure meeting you, Ciaccona.
After all, we're partners in crime now.
That we are. Holy shit, man. This story was awesome. This story was dope.
My Lord Primus, it seems your plan has not gone quite as you'd hoped.
Oh shit.
You sought to revive the blasphemous Poets Society, spreading their legacy to stoke the fires of prejudice, and through my aid summon daemons to sow fear across Raguena City.
I care not for labels of good or evil. My only care is Raguena's order and chaos.
His voice, Fenrico's voice, is so cool.
Fear is but one tool among many to maintain stability.
Oh my god. This was literally a main story. This was like a near enough a main story quest. Holy.
Truly the words of one in possession of great power. Such lines are rare, even in plays. And yet, why do you seem so restless, Lord Fenrico? This is hardly the character I expected from you. Is it that foreign laureate that unsettles you so? Or perhaps that insignificant Toccata girl? Or is it something else you seek?
Out of respect for our partnership, some things are better left unsaid.
He's so cool.
Of course. As you will, Lord Fenrico.
You know what's crazy? I want Lord Fenrico as a playable character. But he's not going to be. He's a well-designed NPC. If his hair was longer, and if the side of his face that wasn't covered up was like scarred up or something, and he had like a beard, oh man, he's so cool. These two both need to be playable. They have to be. Something's brewing here.
Wait. You were the one who led the Poets Society to that lithograph, weren't you? I've heard whispers of your presence at Whisperwind Haven around that time. Whenever you were asked, you claimed to be seeking inspiration. Why are you doing this?
As you said yourself, out of respect for our partnership, some things
oh, what's going on?
There was no deception. Indeed, I was seeking inspiration. In the end, I found a story about birds in a cage. The birds, having uncovered the truth, must decide. Will they choose to fly into the unknown, or remain caged within the familiar? Lord Fenrico, a word of reminder. Just as the young Toccata mentioned, how long has it been since you last dreamed of your true divinity?
Okay. Holy shit, okay.
Armed with a wooden spear and a broken helmet, the knight charged at the windmill. His squire, ever loyal, trailed close behind as if becoming one with the knight. Together they charged again and again, true knights in spirit, ignoring the countless wounds they bore.
2.4 is going to be insane.
Truly astonishing. Even if you took such a script, what could you possibly accomplish? Hecate.
What? 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 You can't. What? No. Huh? He just full on dropped Hecate. He just name dropped Hecate. Holy shit. Holy shit. That was a good fucking quest. Okay, cool. What a good story quest. What a good fucking story quest. Holy shit. That was good. That felt more like a main quest than it did a character quest. And I'm very happy with how they treated that. And I'm happy with how they treated Ciaccona. Yeah, 2.4 is going to be amazing. 2.4 is going to be amazing. We're encountering more of the Fractidus. We're encountering more of Fenrico now. Yeah, it's one of the best character quests so far. So good. So good. Well, bring on Friday. Bring on Friday. Let's see what it has in store. I'm not going to be able to react to it live. Because unfortunately I am working Friday morning. But as soon as I get home from work, I will be reacting to the live stream and reacting and giving my thoughts. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. If you enjoyed this story, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We are trying to get to 10,000 subscribers, and I believe we can indeed do that. Until next time, my fellow flames, take it easy and have a good rest of your day.